It's 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The playoff picture becoming much clearer, but still a handful of games yet to be played. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, this is a season I'm sure they're anxious to put behind them, and it probably can't end soon enough. As of now, they have the worst record in the NBA. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say.
What?
You know what he used to say
No.
about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting. The NBA's hidden.
It's
way.
hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
The NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. Sitting at third in the West, there's no question this is a top-notch team.
And seeing where Utah is, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And I can't see any reason why they can't. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lyles. Doc is out there with the monster, and it's Thunder, and it's Silk, and it's the 3-slot. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have one or two breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Goes up. Blows the dunk. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Molinari passes to Moutier. Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Can. George, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Barton, defended by George. Molinari wide open. That one's good from the corner. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, he has definitely seen how dangerous this offense can be. Down 2 games to 1 in the season series, he's looking for ways to break their rhythm. He told me it comes down to want to. We've got to take it personal. Getting stops, it's a pride thing. You can't be okay with your man scoring on you. Guys, we'll see if they can rise to the challenge.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried about containing the opposing offense today.
Well, there's a lot to be worried about. I mean, they're not an easy opponent to face because of that offense.
That's exactly right. I mean, they have to be on their game defensively if they're going to keep pace in this one. It really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. It took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Passes it to Payton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Utah trailing here. Here's the monster. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's Silk. Lyles passes to the monster. Just 4 to shoot. Here is Doc. Here's the monster. It's rebounded by Payton.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now, here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. On the basket by Payton. Here's the monster. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the left side wing. Knock the pass to the monster. Here's Lyles. Kenneth Faried pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just was space and he whiffs on that.
Faried setting the pick for Moutier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Moutier, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
And that one's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Nuggets leading by 3. He kicks to Barton. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive back, Barton's got his first basket.
And you know, with Moutier, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
Here is Doc. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Faried up top. There's a screen. He dishes it to Moutier. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. There's Gallinari with the 3, and it's sent back down short. Here's the monster, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. The Nuggets have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Kicks to Faried. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Barton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Denver making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Bobby Hurts checked in for Utah. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
And Greg, we've talked about it so many times. Free throw is such a big part of the recipe for winning. I mean, that can be the difference. Nobody's guarding you. It's just you and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's the monster. Pass to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the monster. Hood. The long distance three is buried. Hood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Denver leading by 5. And Augustine kicks to Gallinari. Payton outside. Gallinari dishes to Barton. Pass to Fareed. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 2014.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Fareed excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Ingles can't get it to go.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Talking about Fareed, a rebounder extraordinaire. His explosiveness, long arms, and huge hands help him compensate for his relative lack of size.
And he has that exceptional shot blocker instincts. I mean, the timing's there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level?
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Now Augustine, he's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Here's the monster. There's the pass to Silk. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Augustine with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Passes it to Sampson. It's Fareed, top of the key. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Nelson's checked in for Fareed. And a switcher also for Utah. Stockton's checked in for the monster. Just 5 on the clock. Nelson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Silk. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Now here's Stockton. Feeds it to Ingles. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Ingles has got 6.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here is Augustine. Dishes it to Arthur. He feeds it to Augustine. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Laverne. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's Ingles. He has 6. The dish to Hood. Pass to Portis. Here's Hood. The pass to Silk. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. First in assists, second in free throw percentage, and they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange, and that's a team effort, everybody valuing the ball.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Portis. The feed to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. Kicks it to Augustine. Out to the wing. It's a 3. Nelson, no luck. And it's Utah's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And here's Stockton. He kicks it to Ingles. There's a good screen. Here's Silk. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Now here is Augustine. He dishes it to Laverne. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Pass to Hood. The tray. Utah the rebound.
This guy is a beast on the boards.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Nelson against Stockton. It's deflected. Here's Portis. Here's Ingles. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Shots good by Laverne.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Stockton. Here's Silk. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Hey, guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Utah leading by 3. So on the floor for Utah. The monster out there with Doc. And it's Thunder. And it's Hood in at the 3. George, no good. Denver shooting 43% from the field. Gallinari in the corner. Hits the jumper in space. Gallinari's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. Utah has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Here's the monster. This is it to Lyles. To the wing right side. Hood can't get it to go. The Nuggets on offense. Moutier with the ball. To the left wing. Here's Gallinari. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Utah shooting for the game at 42%. They play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's George. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. George has got his first points of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one in.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Fade away. Shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Utah trails by 3. The monster passes to Doc. Here's the monster. Back to George. Shot from the top of the key. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Here's Moutier. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. Utah with the rebound. Here's the monster. The pass to Lyles. Plenty of space. The shot is up. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Moutier. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his third foul of the game. Joe Ingles is checked in for Doc. Barton kicks to Moutier. Feeds it to Payton. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. You look at the monster, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual threat point guard.
Now, here's Gallinari. He has 7. Moutier with the ball. George picks him up. Screen by Fareed. Gallinari dishes to Fareed. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Moutier. Off the screen. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Moutier's got 5 now.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The monster passes to Hood. Here's Lyles. Fareed defending. Here's the monster. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dishes to Gallinari. Now the feed to Mudiay. To the inside. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Now the dish to Mudiay. Kicks it to Gallinari. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the wing on the left. Cans the shot from the wing. Ingles has got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Mudiay kicks to Payton. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his third rebound tonight. Pass to Ingles. Here's Hood. Fareed defending. Nice shot by George.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And here's Mudiay. He has 5. Here's Barton. Misses the 3. Utah leading by 3. Here's Ingles. The monster passes to Lyles. Lots of room. Ingles can't get it to go.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Gallinari in the tuck to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Utah also making some changes. Portis, who's checked in for George. Silk comes in for Lyles. And Stockton subbed in for Rodney Hood. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes to the monster. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Arthur after the basket by Utah. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Augustine. Got a piece of it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. A nice shot by Stockton. Stockton's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And Denver has possession after the basket by Utah. They set the screen. 3-pointer Nelson, but they recover it. Rebound Utah. Silk's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to the Monster. And the pass to Silk. The teardrop falls in. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now, here is Nelson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now Stockton passes it to the Monster. 3-pointer. LeBron grabs the miss. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Nelson with it. Picked up by Stockton. Nelson against Stockton. To stop the drought. Nelson with another miss.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's the Monster, headed by Augustine. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Portis. Tries a 3. Feeds it to Ingles. Here's the Monster. 6 points for him. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for the Monster. Averaging 29 points per game. 10 assists and just over 2 blocks. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
First one falls for him. Doc, he's checked in for Utah. That one is no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. He kicks it to Stockton. Silk passes to Stockton. Here's Silk, guarded by Nelson. Here's Silk. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail by 6. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. He dishes it to Augustine. He feeds it to Arthur from outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Portis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. .149 left in the first half. This is to Ingles. The pass to Doc. Utah needs to get off the shot here. Another miss by Utah. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Stolen. Pass to Silk. Here is Doc. Passes it to Silk. Pulls it up. Outside for Stockton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Nelson, no one around him. Got it from 16 feet. Stockton with it. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to Silk. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his first foul. 45 seconds left here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingles passes to Doc. And he banks in the layup. Doc's got his second basket of the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
That's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Nelson. Tight defense on him. The feed now to Laverne. With 2 seconds left. And we finished one half of basketball. Utah. Leads by 8. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, what disappointed you about the way this team played in the first half, and what needs to change after the halftime?
I mean, we got to obviously keep them off the offensive boards. We're making a lot of mistakes, a lot of careless mistakes, things that we could change. But it's up to us to change them. Coach can't draw up something on that board that's going to change that. We have to come with effort, but we have to play smart. We can't go out there and lose our mind when we're trying to play hard. Jameer,
thank you, guys. He's visibly frustrated.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And Utah has possession. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Will Barton. And it's Peyton in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Silk passes to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. That's short off the rim. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Moutier. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. Barton's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Denver. Utah shooting around 41% on the night. Here's the Monster. Lyles passes to the Monster. But they get it back. Can't nail the jump.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Farid. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Farid's got a second bucket tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, he's a nice ball.
Yep, he's on the money. Here's the Monster. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Pass to Wiles. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. And George with the stop.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's Barton after the basket by Utah. Here's the dish to Gallinari. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Denver.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's the monster. Pass to Silk. They set the pick. Here is Doc. Gallinari covering. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. And it's 9 points for Doc.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Making a change here. Hood's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The monster passes to Doc. Passes it to Wiles. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Gallinari. Got a piece of it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The monster. And it's George finishing it off.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Fareed dishes to Barton. Back to Fareed. All sorts of time. Here's Payton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
It's deflected, and they get it back. there's the pass to Lyles. Here's the monster. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And getting back to Hood over the last 7 outings of the season, he put up 20-plus points a game. He also raised his shooting percentage. So 45% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive numbers.
Well, he was drafted to be a scorer, Kevin, and you're right, very impressive. If he can do that consistently, that'd be nice value for the 23rd pick. Here's the monster,
following the basket by Emmanuel Moody. Pass to Lyles, kicks to Hood. Here's the monster. 6 points for him. No good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Feeds to Gallinari. Bangs home the trifecta. Gallinari's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Here's the monster. George passes the Lyles. Here is Doc. Down low. It's stolen by Moutier. Here's Barton. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Barton, he's got 10 points and 3 dimes.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Both free throws good from Barton. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Doc. Here's the monster, covered by Payton. Looking to get back on track here. And Fareed comes to help. George, that's a 2-pointer. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Nuggets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Barton kicks to Gallinari. Inside, Fareed, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The monster passes to Lyles. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Utah, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throws good. Lyles. Big group substitution here for Denver. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. J.Gar Sampson comes in for Gallinari. DJ Augustine's checked in for Will Barton. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Moutier. Portis, he's checked in for Utah. Stockton comes in for the monster. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Augustine. He kicks to Arthur. Nelson outside. Arthur sets the pick for Nelson. He dishes it to Arthur. Back to Nelson. 5 on the clock. Here's Augustine. Utah with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Utah leading by 6. And Stockton, here we go. Passes it to Doc. Drills it from outside. Doc's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Out to the right wing. Payton dishes to Augustine. Here's the teardrop. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Now you look at Moutier, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And of course, Doc, he's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
good passing is such a vital element to winning basketball, and you really have to think their teams are pleased with the way they're playing right now.
Yeah, you know, most rookies lack that kind of court vision. These guys see the court, the parking lot, the club, where they're going to be partying afterwards. They've got unbelievable panoramic vision.
Silks checked in for Doc. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Utah leading by 8. Now Stockton. Now the pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Hood. Pass to Silk. Augustine grabs the board. Augustine's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Sampson kicks to Augustine. Dishes to Arthur. Nelson outside. Here's Payton. The baseline jumper goes down. Payton's got 5. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. No one near it. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now, here is Nelson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Laverne, he's checked in for Denver. Tries a 3. Shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Here's Silk. Augustine grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The feed to Laverne. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Laverne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Stockton outside. To Lyles. Here's the dish to Hood. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points for Silk.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
They set the pick. And Augustine kicks to Arthur. And again, it's Denver. Stockton with it. Kicks it to Hood. Passes it to Silk. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Nelson outside. Feeds it to Arthur. Denver passing it around. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jameer Nelson.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Stockton. The pass to Lyles. Wide open. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 4 points in the quarter. There's 1:26 left in the third. Inside. And there's Augustine. He's getting the assist by Nelson. Nelson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Portis, the pass to Silk. From the arc. A different look for Denver. Fareed comes in for Laverne. And it's going on in for Jakar Sampson. Pass to Augustine. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Utah leading. Pass to Portis. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Augustine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nelson left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will return possession. 13 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. Doc is checked in for Hood.
Shooting for Denver, Jameer Nelson. Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Utah is shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. There's Portis, and it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
For Utah, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shot the game clock separated by 5. Faried, a screen on Stockton. Near the 3-point line, it's Nelson. Out to Gallinari. He dishes it to Nelson. Nelson with another miss. For Utah, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
One goes in. 2 from the line that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Utah out in front, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Silk is out there with Portis. Then there's the Monster. And there's Doc. And it's George in the center. It's tipped. Here's Silk. Gallinari covering. This is it to the Monster. Looking to end his cold spell, and it comes off the front of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the inside, it's tipped. And they're running ahead. Finished off the break. 18 points for Doc.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Now here's Moutier. Excellent D there from George.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Now here's Moutier. Lets it go from 11. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Monster passes to Portis. Here's the Monster. And Utah again with the bucket.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Heat. And that's good. Nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So here's Gallinari after the basket by Utah. Here's Moutier. George with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Doc the pass to the Monster. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Portis, and Hood subbed in for Doc. Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Moutier. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's the Monster, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier.
And what a game for the Monster. 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Moose.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind. But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Payton on the double team. And here's George for 3. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Moutier. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
The Monster passes to Lyles. Here's the Monster. The pass to Lyles. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Martin in the corner. All alone. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Utah leading by 10. The Monster passes to Sid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Moutier. Intercepted. All by himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Stolen by Fareed. Here's Barton. Misses off the left iron. The feed to Hood from deep. But he gets it back. The dish to George. Second shot opportunity. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barton kicks to Moutier. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Utah leading by 12. Here's the monster. Another miss by Utah.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was kind of like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
At the line for your Nuggets, Payton. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Looking at the game for Big Red, 11 rebounds, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Here's the monster. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Out left to the wing. Now here's Moutier, defended by George. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's the monster. Gallinari covering. Lots of room. Left side, George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. George has got 13 points in the second half. The Nuggets trail by 13. And here's Moutier. Jumper off the screen. Can't hit. Excellent D there from George.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now, here is Gallinari. Moutier. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Nuggets, Moutier.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. Utah leading by 13. Pass to the monster. Left side, George. for the three. Denver grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now, here's Gallinari. Payton left side. Clock at 6. Rob. And now Utah, fast break. Drops in the breakaway layup. And that's now 17 points for the Monster.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Utah. And again, Denver no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Here's Hood. Passes it to the Monster. Beyond the arc. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Faried's got his 6th rebound on the night. Moutier misses and the dry spell continues. Utah leading by 15. Here's the Monster. There's the pass to Silk. That one's good from the corner. Silk's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Payton. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Moutier, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's the Monster. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Monster's got 13 points in the second half. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And that one's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Utah leading by 17. Pass to Wiles. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Utah also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for George. Joe Ingles comes in for Silk. And Stockton subbed in for the Monster.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 20. 1:30 left in the game. And Clark with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thunder comes in for Lyles, and the Monsters subbed in for Doc.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for the monster. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Jockey's checked in for Utah. Stockton passes to Doc. Lets it go with the 3. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. 19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Nelson dishes to Harris. Pass to Sampson. Nelson kicks to Arthur. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little early.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.